If you legit just want to know if you won and then you're Audi 5000, go there, then you can go about your day perusing Instagram.
Everything about you. Everything about you.
Hello, you Duty Potters. How are you today? This is a simple update video. There's not going to be much pottery in this video, but it's all going to be updates about where the channel is going, how we're progressing, and some information that you're most likely going to need to know if you're going to continue to follow the channel. Thing number one, as you know, we have already reached 10K subscribers. John the Potter has done so as well. Please go over to his channel and send him a big ol' congratulations. It takes a lot of hard work to reach 10K subscribers. Editing videos by yourself all the time, creating content, creating new ideas. And so it's a great thing, and I'm really happy that we've reached 10K subscribers. The channel also threw a little party in Sacramento at a local clay studio just to see who wanted to come by who's near me at the time. To be honest with you, I just wanted to meet some of you guys and to eat way more food than my calorie index said I should for the day, and I did both of those things. I also got a little bit of complaint mail because I didn't let people know I would be doing the party or where I would be doing it early enough. I planned it and it happened within like 2 weeks. So next time I will let you guys know 2 months in advance. I'm very sorry about that, and it most likely won't happen in Sacramento. I know there's a large portion of you that want me to go to Texas, and there's a weird amount of you that want me to go to Florida, and no, I won't go to Florida. I read the news. A couple of my patrons actually came to the 10K party. Thank you very much, guys. Some of them brought me gifts. Thank you very, very much. A lot of you guys have learned how I am by now, because if you ask me if I need anything, I'm gonna say no. Or if you ask me if you can get me something, I'm gonna say no. So half of you just showed up with gifts already. If you asked me what I wanted, I would just tell you nothing. So you just bought me something you thought that I needed and gave it to me, which that's a good move. That's exactly what my girlfriend does. I have holes in my socks, she takes them, she throws them away, she replaces them. I have never said I needed new socks in my entire life, but I have them. Also, before we go any further, I would like to tell you guys who the winner is of this nice little mug here in the previous video that I gave it away in. The winner is Todd Winchester. I've already contacted him, he's already given me his address, he was very vigilant. I posted a comment, like 5 minutes later he gave me an answer, gave me his address. Congratulations, Todd, you are definitely gonna be sent this beautiful mug. As soon as I go out to do my next patron delivery, because I give my patrons stuff every single month, I'm gonna be giving this to you as well. Good thing too, because I had some patrons who were like, ooh, don't you answer your DMs. Don't answer your DMs, I want that cup. And if you actually want to hear about the big news that I have about the channel, because reaching 10K subscribers, you guys have now unlocked a new mode in the channel. That's right, I plan things out for the channel and you only get them if you behave correctly. And now that we reached 10K subscribers and y'all are liking and sharing the videos enough, now you actually get to have a little bit of fun. Now that we're done with that stuff, let's get on with the actual meat of this video, where the channel is going and the information that you're gonna need if you continue to be part of this YouTube community. There are a bunch of different ceramic channels out there, but the way that I view mine is kind of like a school curriculum. We started off with centering, then we went to pulling, and we went further and further and further until we're gonna end with teapots and everything in between. The way I was taught is that I learned how to center, then I learned how to treat my clay correctly, then I learned how to pull, and I kept going. I went to cups, I went to bowls, I went to mugs, which are just a cup with a handle on them, so on and so forth, until I got the gambit of everything that most potters can make, because my teacher made a very good point of me not being that one guy who only makes cups and bowls all day. He didn't want that for me. And I don't want that for you either. I think I speak for a lot of ceramicists when I say I'm tired of going to arts and crafts fairs and see that person who only makes cups or only makes bowls and has been doing it for 20 years and doesn't want to step out of their comfort zone. And instead of complaining about it, I thought I would do something about it. That's why a lot of my videos are showing you how to sharpen your tools, are showing you how to throw vases in 4 different videos, are showing you different bowls to make, are showing you how to pull better, are showing you how to make mugs in different ways and styles. But at the moment, we're in the beginner phase. That beginner phase comes with the knowledge that I'm not teaching you anything special. In my mind, a beginner is someone who's just learning the basic forms, and the intermediate is someone who's learning how to play with them and the little tricks on how to improve those basic forms at a later time. And this beginner section ends with teapots. Once we hit teapots, we can actually have fun. But I wasn't expecting you guys to get to 10K. I think we're actually at 11K right now. But I'm not gonna do anything special for that. I didn't think you guys would reach the 10K mark and keep sharing and liking the videos before I ended the beginner section. I assumed that we were gonna get to that point in the intermediate section. Along with viewing and treating the channel from my point of view like a curriculum, I'm also kind of treating it a little bit like a video game. Now that you've reached 10K subscribers, you've unlocked a new mode, and that's challenge mode. Woo! We get to force Donte to make things he doesn't want to make. Ha ha! No, no, no. In fact, it's very much the other way around. The community of YouTube and my patrons, as well as myself, are gonna challenge you to make something. But the cool thing is, whoever wins the challenge once every 2 months gets one piece from me. This is my way of not only giving my artwork to people without being a patron, because my patrons do receive a large amount of my artwork for supporting the channel. It's also my way of going, hey, I want you to improve yourself. I want you to step out of your comfort zone. If you are that person who only knows how to make bowls and cups, I will actually reward you for making something else. And before I started this idea, even a couple months back, I asked all my patrons about what they think about the rules that I have set for the actual challenge mode, and we had some pretty strenuous rules. One of them was almost no slip casting. One of them was like no slip casting, but then thank the gods. You slip casters better thank your lucky stars that Lindsay M. Dillon came in to save you, because I trust her, and she vouched for you. Ooh, she vouched for you real hard. She left a paragraph of vouchness.
Hello, this is Lindsay Dillon, and you're welcome.
You guys better go to her Instagram and click follow, because if you're a slipcaster and you do any sort of slipcast work, she just made it way easier for you in this contest. You slipcasters are lucky you have like 1 or 2 clay lords vouching for you, or else you be outed. The gist of the entire playlist as far as challenge mode goes is to challenge people to step out of their comfort zone. And you can get certain prizes. You can pick something that's not pottery or ceramic artwork for me to send to you along with other patrons. But I will say I think a lot more people would like the pretty pottery than anything else. And I'm gonna tier off the challenges too. I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5-star challenges. The 5-star challenges are gonna be stuff like making a double walled vase. But the 1-star challenges are gonna be something like make an aesthetic bowl. Making a bowl should be the easiest thing you can do in ceramic artwork, especially on a wheel. Don't worry, sculptors and hand builders, we'll take care of you too. There will be some sculptural challenges. This is not an only wheel throwing contest. This is not gonna be designated towards potters, and I'm also not gonna allow people to cheat or anything like that. It's not like we're gonna allow ringers. It's not like I'm gonna have Hishin or Simon Leach enter the contest and they're like, look, I made a vase that's 3 feet tall. Clearly I win. I'm not going to allow people like that to win. The purpose of this is to challenge people and have them step out of their comfort zone, not to have professionals just validate how good they are at what they do. You said make a vase. Did I win the challenge? I mean, I know it's not very big, but you know, did I win? Yeah, I know you said for one of the 5-star challenges, you have to develop your own glaze. This entire book of glaze recipes, does it count? Do I win? I'm not gonna let people like that win, guys. That would be massively unfair, and it would be not to the point of the entire challenge playlist. And this isn't gonna be an every month thing. What I'm probably gonna do every single month is I'm gonna post to my patrons and ask them publicly, so that even if you're not a patron on Patreon, you can still go over there and put your opinion down. What do you think the challenge should be? Probably have a little voting system, and we'll kind of see what we think it should be and what the rules for this one challenge should be. And then we'll put a difficulty star to it. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. Then we'll figure out what the prize is to it, because clearly the harder the challenge is, the better the prize is gonna be. He's been planning this all along? What else is he hiding from us? To tell you the truth, I have like 4 or 5 things that are kind of like this that I planned for the channel, just to make them interactive with my community and to make sure that it keeps the channel rolling after the beginner phase and the intermediate phase. Because once we hit the advanced phases, I'm gonna be doing stuff that takes like 3 days to do. Really advanced things. Things that most potters can't do. A double-walled vase form is an extremely difficult form that even I have trouble doing. But I will do a video on it for the advanced phases. And no, I'm not talking about a dinky little cup that has double walls in it. Guy in the comments below who's like, oh, I've made a double wall vase before. No, you haven't made a double wall vase before. I'm talking about a big boy. I'm talking about Jay-Z size stuff, all right? They're huge. They're a foot tall, they're double walled, you trimmed them correctly, you bisqued them, you glazed them, they came out proper, and you know you didn't do that. Don't you try to context lie to me. After the beginner phase, we're also gonna start stepping into the realm of fun videos. I'm gonna do a lot more Link Day stuff. Some of the OGs of the channel will remember Link Day. If you don't know what Link Day is, ask in the comments below. Somebody who's really old with the channel will help you out. Probably gonna do some relatable Potter things, such as Potter culture, talking about kiln gods, Giffen grips, Steve tools. Before we even start challenge mode, there's a couple things I want you to know about it. Number one, there are no patrons that are allowed to win challenge mode. I have plenty of patrons. I give them stuff every single month. I send out about 4 or 5 packages to people who support the channel of my own artwork to their houses, delivered. I package them up myself. I wrap them up real good. Everybody gets something. Everybody wins once, and once I've gone through the list, I cycle back to the list. So once everybody's got something, then you go back to the list and you can have something a second time. But this challenge isn't for my patrons. My patrons pretty much already get all of my artwork. This is a chance for people to get my artwork who want my artwork and want to expand their horizons who are not part of that support on Patreon. The second thing is that I'm gonna pick the winner based on who I think represented the challenge best. If I say make a teapot and 2 people made a teapot, but 1 person made a functional teapot while the other person just made something that looks like a teapot and didn't prove that it works, then the person who made the functional teapot is most likely gonna win. The third thing is that I'm actually going to create a hashtag of some sort for that actual challenge. It's gonna be posted on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, even on Tumblr if you feel like it. I've started posting on Tumblr. Now that all the pornography is gone, I can actually put real art up there.
Oh, but Donte, the human form is art. Everything in the world is beautiful and natural. Everything is art.
No, it's not. I'm not gonna pretend like twerking on camera for money is art. Stop it. Let's not pretend like any of those people are artists. They're people who get naked for money. It's a digital strip club, not somebody who's gonna end up in the MoMA someday, all right? Stop it. That being said, I have actually seen some pretty risque stuff that is really artistic, and I'll take that, but let's not pretend like Pornhub is an art site, okay? And that third thing is the most important thing, because I need some type of proof. I need you to send me photos or videos or something that you're making the stuff. Because when I announce the winner, I'm probably gonna be putting your art on YouTube, and I'm gonna put it with your name and everything. This is not only a chance for you to win something and expand your horizons, it's also a great chance for exposure, if I'm being honest with you. There's some really underrated artists on Instagram that have like 200 followers, and they're fantastic. They're far better than I am, and they just don't promote themselves enough. And I think this portion of the channel is a great way to do that. And that's pretty much it, actually, yeah. Well, thank you, Dirty Potters, for joining me today. That's really all I wanted to talk about. I kind of just wanted to tell you who won the contest. I wanted to give that little shout out to John the Potter and other channels like mine. And I also wanted to let you guys know about challenge mode, because it's gonna be a very stationary part of the channel from this point on. At least every 2 months, I'm going to be challenging you guys, and I'm gonna put rules to it in the description below, and we're gonna spearhead this thing. I think it's really gonna hype up the interaction in between me and you guys at the same time. And if you do it correctly and you send me pictures and videos, you'll see a big old string of other people's art, including yours with your name on it, right across the board. When we do challenge mode, I will be posting all the rules to challenge mode. It'll probably be a supplement video, so it'll be like the rules and then the actual challenge to go with it. If I posted all the rules beforehand in each and every challenge video, it'd be like a 50-minute video versus like a 40-minute video. The rules will take a long time. And with that being said, if you'd like to see any of my personal artwork, the links are always down below for your beautiful potter eyes to see. If you guys want to join the clay community on Facebook, please do. We have some awesome potters over there that are always really helpful. And I will see you, Dirty Potters, next week. Don't buy me Christmas presents. This is not gonna be out before Christmas, Donte. If they bought you something, it's already happening. Don't buy me. Go find someone who's homeless or in need and take the money you were gonna get me a gift with and give them a good day. Give them an amazing day. I have enough things. I'm good. I'm also American. I live in a place where if I want food, I can go outside my house and go, I'm hungry, and somebody will run up to me with cake that is not really nutritious, but it fills me.